Dear second prep, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. It's Mr. Ahmed Mahmoud with you today to introduce a new mathematics lesson. Today, inshallah, we have Algebra Unit 1, Lesson 6. The lesson is called Factorizing by Grouping. In this lesson, inshallah, we are going to learn how can we factorize an expression formed from 4 terms or more. And we are going to use the grouping way. Let's study this case. Okay, first, if we have an expression formed from 4 terms like this expression called quadrinomial. Okay, of course I can't factorize this expression directly by any method from the cases that we studied before. Okay, so I'm going to regroup this expression. I'm going to take the first and the second in a group and the third and the fourth in another group, but you have to note that the middle sign must be positive. Again, the middle sign must be positive to make a good mathematical statement. Okay, now in the first case, ax minus y, by looking to this expression, I have here a common factor which is a. Okay, so a is a common factor. So I'm going to identify out a outside the bracket, take a outside the bracket. So inside the bracket, I will have x minus y like this. And in this case, in this bracket, I have bx minus by. By looking carefully to this one, I see that b is a common factor. So I'm going to take out b as a common factor outside the bracket. So inside the bracket will be x minus y like this. Okay, by looking carefully to the two cases, a multiplied x minus y plus b multiplied x minus y, here x minus y and here also x minus y, I see that x minus y is a common factor. So the last step, okay, if this happened, so the first step was a correct choice. Okay, if you have the two brackets are different, so you will take another solution or another case. Okay, and later inshallah I'm going to explain how can we do this. Okay, now in this case I have x minus y and x minus y, so I have a good choice. So I'm going to open two brackets. The first bracket will be x minus y, and the second bracket I'm going to write a here and b here like this. Finally, I have factorized this expression into x minus y times a plus b. Okay, let's study another example. For example, if I have 5x minus 10y plus mx minus 2my. First, I'm going to regroup this expression, first and second inside brackets like this, and third and fourth inside bracket like this. Okay, the first expression, 5x and 10y, I see that 5 is a common factor. Okay, 5x divided by 5 equal x. Negative 10y divided by 5 equal negative 2y. In the second one, mx minus 2my, I see that m is a common factor. So outside it will be positive m, and inside mx divided m equal x. Negative 2my divided m equal negative 2y because m cancelled with m. By looking to the two brackets, x minus 2y and x minus 2y, that means that the first choice was a correct choice. Okay, so I'm going to write the common bracket here outside, x minus 2y, this is the common bracket, and open another bracket, and inside the other bracket I'm going to write 5 plus m, like this, and this is the factorization of this one. Another example, I have now 2a power of 2 minus 2b plus ab minus 4a. Okay, first I'm going to regroup the expression like this, and I'm going to take the common factor here and here. 2a power of 2 minus 2b, I see that 2 is a common factor like this, and here ab minus 4a, a is a common factor. Okay, 2a power of 2 divided 2 equal a power of 2, and the negative 2b divided 2 equal negative b, so it is a power of 2 minus b. Here ab over a equal b, negative 4a divided a equal negative 4, so it will be b minus 4, like this. Now, by looking carefully to the two brackets, do you see, okay, what do you notice? I see that the two brackets are different, so this is a wrong choice, okay? This is a wrong choice. So I'm going to restart the expression, okay, and the solution again, and I'm going to rearrange the expression. Start again. Now I'm going to do what? I'm going to switch 2b, negative 2b with ab, like this. Okay, it will be 2a plus ab, ab comes from here to here, and the negative b 2b comes from here to here. I'm making rearrange, okay, to find an equal brackets after identifying or taking out the common factor. Okay, I'm going to take the common factor again. Here in this case, 2a power of 2 plus ab, I see that a is a common factor. I'm going to regroup the expression, but you see, you have to note that here the middle sign was negative. Okay, again, the middle sign was negative. So I'm going to make a bracket here and put plus in between. Again, I'm going to put bracket here and bracket here, but I'm going to put plus in between because this sign was negative. Okay, here now I'm going to take out the common factor. As I said before, 2a power of 2 plus ab, the common factor is a, like this, and here negative 2b, negative 4a, here negative, I'm going to take out the negative common factor if this one is negative, so you have to take this negative as a common factor. Okay, so the negative is common factor, and 2 and 4 in table 2, so 2 is a common factor. Okay, now I'm going to divide by a. 2a power of 2 divided a equal to a, ab divided by a equal b, like this, 2a plus b, and here negative 2 divided by negative 2 equal positive 1, and b drop down, this one will be b. Negative 4 divided by negative 2 equal positive 2, and drop down a. Again, negative 2 divided by negative 2 equal 1, and drop b. Negative 4 divided by negative 2 equal positive 2. Okay, don't forget, negative 4 divided by negative 2 equal positive 2. Don't write down the negative. Okay, and here a dropped down. By looking carefully, 2a plus b exactly like b plus 2a, but the order is different, but they are the same bracket. This bracket is the same as this bracket, so I'm going to open two brackets like this. In the first bracket I'm going to write the common bracket, which 2a plus b. In the other one I'm going to write a from here and the negative 2 from here to be a minus 2. Now I finished this example, but I need to tell you something. Okay, I solved 3 examples. All of them depend on the common factor. but I need to tell you not all the cases depend on the common factor. Sometimes the factorization depend on difference between two squares, or difference of two cubes, or perfect square. Okay, now I'm going to solve questions and I'm going to explain later what does it mean depending on another cases of than the common factor. Okay, now I have an example 1, xy plus 5y. Okay, first I'm going to start the solution. Okay, I'm going to take the common factor, but it may be a correct choice and it may be a wrong choice. Let's see. First, I'm going to regroup the expressions like this. Because I have plus here, so I'm going to put the second between brackets. It's okay. Here in this one, I have y is a common factor. And then I'm going to open bracket. Xy divided by y equal x. 5y divided by y equal positive 5. Here the common factor 7 and 35. The common factor is 7 and positive 7, of course. Okay, 7x divided by 7x divided by 7 equal x, because 7 over 7 equal 1. 35 divided by 7 equals 5. Okay, look to the brackets, x plus y and the x plus x plus 5 and the x plus 5. I have the same brackets, so I'm going to open two brackets like this. In the first, I'm going to write the common bracket x plus 5. Okay, and the remainder right inside the other bracket. Here I have y and here I have plus 7, so I'm going to write y plus 7. Okay, and this is the factorization. Another one. Here I'm going to make them between brackets and them between brackets. Okay, here the common factor is am divided by a equals m minus an divided a equals n. Here I haven't a common factor, so I'm going to make the common factor 1. Okay, if you haven't a common factor, write down 1. Okay, m over 1 equal m minus n over 1 equal n. Okay, now by looking to the two brackets, m minus n and m minus m, m minus n, they are the same, so I'm going to take out m minus n as a common. Okay, and here I have 1 and here I have plus 1. I have a and here I have plus 1, so I'm going to write a plus 1. Okay, another one. Here I'm going to write the two brackets between the first and the second between brackets, and here I'm going to write them between brackets. Okay, but don't forget I'm going to write plus in between. Okay, here ax minus cy, they haven't a common factor. Negative cx and ay, they haven't a common factor, so this is a wrong choice, so I'm going to rearrange them. Okay, I'm going to rearrange. I'm going to take the first with the third or with the fourth. It's up to you. Both are correct. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take first and the third beside each other like this. Ax minus cx. Okay. And here negative cy positive ay. Okay. And I'm going to put a bracket here and a bracket here, but don't forget you have to write plus in between. Okay, now I have x is a common factor. Ax divided by x equals a, negative cx divided by x equals c. Here the common factor is negative because I have negative here, so I'm going to write minus here. Okay, then the common factor is negative y, Again, the common factor is negative y. Okay, so the sign of the second bracket depend on the the common factor. The common factor here is negative because this is negative. Okay, I'm going to open bracket. The common factor here negative divided by negative is positive, and cy over y equals c. Here positive divided negative equal negative. Again, positive divided negative equal negative. Ay divided y equals a. By looking carefully, a minus c and c minus a. Okay, again, a minus c and c minus a. They are different. So I'm going to switch this bracket and change the sign outside like this. X open bracket a minus c, and this will be a minus c. I'm going to switch, but okay, to make the statement is correct, you have to change the sign outside, which is b plus, and here I have y. Okay, now I'm going to identify the common factor. I have a minus c and a minus c, they are like. So I have a minus c here and x plus y here. Another one. Here I have okay, the first group I'm going to write between brackets, and the second group I'm going to write between bracket, but I have plus in between. Okay, in the first one, m is a common factor. M open bracket x minus y. Okay, here the common factor is negative n. Negative n. Okay, negative n like this. Okay, negative n divided negative divided negative is positive. Okay, nx divided by n equal x, and here positive divided negative is negative, and the ny divided n equals y. Here x minus y and here x minus y, they are like, so I don't need to switch the middle sign, so it will be x minus y and here m minus n. Okay, don't forget to put the positive sign, but I wrote here negative sign, negative n, because the common factor is negative n. Okay, I think you see in this way, in this one. Okay, another one. Number 5. In this one I have here, I'm going to write down those between brackets and those between brackets, and the positive sign exists already. Okay, here m8 and 2, they're in table 2. mn and m power 2, I have m is a common factor. Okay, 8 divided by 2 equals 4. mn divided by m equal n. Negative 2 divided by 2 equal negative 1. m power of 2 over m equal m. Subtract the powers. 2 minus 1 equal 1. Okay. Here, plus 12 and 3 in table 3. NL, ML, I'm going to take L common factor. Okay. 12 divided by 3, 4. NL over L equal N. Negative 3 divided by positive 3 equal negative 1. ML over L equal M. By looking to the two brackets, Mn minus 4, Mn minus 4. So I'm going to take Mn minus 4 as a common bracket. 4 N N minus M, and here I have 2M from here, and from here plus 3L. Okay, here is the first one. Okay, in this one I have x power of 2 by looking carefully. Okay, here x power of 2, if I took x is a common factor, so inside the bracket I will have x minus 5. And here if I take y common factor or 2y common factor, inside the bracket will be y minus 5. Okay, the first bracket included x only. The second bracket included y only. So I will not use this way. I will not use this group and this group. So I'm going to do what, Mr. Ahmed? I'm going to switch to send negative 4y here and negative 5x here. Okay, x power of 2 minus 4y power of 2 minus 5x plus 10y. Okay, I'm going to take this one as a group and this one as a group and plus in between. The first group, by looking carefully to the first group, I don't have a common factor, but I can factorize this one as a difference between two squares. And here I have a common factor, negative 5. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to factorize this expression like this. Difference between two squares. Negative bracket and the positive bracket. X power of 2 will be x here and x here. 4y power of 2, I'm going to take the square root, so it will be 2y and 2y. Okay? Here I have common factor negative 5. So I'm going to start with the common factor. Negative 5. Okay? Negative 5 divided negative 5 equal 1. So I'm going to write x. 10 divided negative 5 equals negative 2. And write down y. Here I have x minus 2y. And here I have also x minus 2y. So this is a correct choice. So I'm going to write here x minus 2y, and in the other case here x minus 2y and here x minus 2y. The remainder is x plus 2y minus 5. Okay, and there isn't any simplify after that. Another example. Here in this one I have a common factor here and I have a common factor here. Okay, after taking the common factor, it will be x and y, and after taking the common factor, it will be x and y. So it's okay to take the common factor. The first one between brackets, the second one between brackets. I'm going to take the common factor, which is x and y. Here x, y is a common factor. Okay, 2 drop down, x power of 2 over x equal x, and y over y cancelled. Here minus, x over x cancelled, y power of 2 over y equal y. Here the common factor is positive, a is common. Okay, 2ax over a equal 2x, negative ay over a equal negative y. Look to the two brackets, they are the same, so I'm going to open two brackets. The first bracket is 2x minus y, and here xy from here, and a from here, positive a from here. Another example. By looking carefully, x power of 2 minus y power of 2, they don't have a common factor. Okay, but stop. I don't need to rearrange. Why? Because if I take x and x together and y together, there will not be a common factor. So I have to factorize x power of 2 minus y power of 2, difference between two squares, like this. This is group and this is the other group. Okay, the first group will be two brackets like this, negative and positive. X power of 2 will be x and x, y power of 2 will be y and y. Here 4x plus 4y, I'm going to take positive 4 as a common factor. 4x over 4 equal x, 4y over 4 equal positive y. Here x plus y and here x plus y, this is a common factor, so I'm going to open bracket and bracket. In the first one I'm going to write x plus y. In the second one I write here x minus y, and here plus 4. Okay, another example. (25x power of 2 minus 10x plus 1 minus y power of 2). By looking carefully to the four expressions, the four terms. Here, this one included x, and this one included x, and this one included 1, okay, and this one included y. Okay, here I can't take rearrange, because if I took, for example, 25x power of 2 and the negative y power of 2, the expression will have x and y, and the x and 1 doesn't include x and y. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to take the three numbers here together, okay, as a group, and y is another group. Okay, this one, by looking carefully, 25x power of 2 minus 10x plus 1, okay, this one is a perfect square, because 25 is a square, its square root is 5, 1 is a square, its square root is 1, and the middle term equal 2 root 25 times root 1 equal 10. It's okay, so this is a perfect square. So I'm going to do what? Open bracket, all power of 2, write down the minus here, square root 25x power of 2 equal 5x, square root 1 equal 1, okay, minus y power of 2. This one is a difference between two squares, so I'm going to open two brackets like this, one minus and the other plus. First I'm going to write 5x, the square root of the bracket is the bracket without power 2, 5x minus 1 and 5x minus 1, and here y power of 2 will be y, and this is the factorization of this case. Another one, a power of 3 plus b power of 3. I don't have a common factor between a and b, and I can't switch a with b, because if I took a and a together and b and b together, there will not be a common factor. Okay, but by looking carefully, if I took this expression together and this one together, and there is plus between, okay, here this one, a power 3 plus b power 3, is sum of two cubes. So I'm going to factorize this one, sum of two cubes. How come, Mr. Ahmed? Small bracket and a big bracket. Here, write down the same sign plus, and its opposite here, minus, and this is always plus. Cubic root a power of 3 equals a, cubic root b power of 3 equal b, and here the first power of 2, a power of 2, second power of 2, and here a times b equals a b. Here the common factor is negative 1, because I haven't a common factor but I have negative, so I have to take the negative because this one is negative, and 1 because I don't have a common factor here. Okay, negative a divided by negative 1 equal positive a, negative b divided by negative 1 equal positive b. By looking carefully, I have a plus b, and the a plus b are common, so I'm going to open two brackets like this. The first bracket I will write a plus b, which is the common factor. In the second bracket I'm going to write the remainder, a power of 2 minus ab plus b power of 2 minus 1. Number 11, I have here Okay, x included in 3 expressions, so I can take x as a common factor. Here I can regroup this one and group this one. I can take a common factor now, it's okay. 3 and 2, they haven't a common factor. Okay, so I'm going to take common factor from x. X power of 3 and x power of 2, the common factor is x power of 2. 3, drop down, x power of 3 divided x power of 2 equal x. Positive 2 drop down, x power of 2 over x power of 2 cancelled. And from here, 12 and 8, I have 4 common factor. 12 divided by 4 equals 3x. 8 divided by 4 equal positive 2. Okay. Here the two brackets are the same, 3x plus 2, 3x plus 2. So I'm going to open two brackets, 3x plus 2, and here x power of 2 plus 4. So of course x power of 2 plus 4 has no factorization because this is plus not minus. Okay. By looking carefully to this one, here if I took a common factor between this one and this one, okay, it will be 121 x power of 2 minus 100, and here there isn't a common factor, so it will be 20x minus 1. So it's not okay to take a common factor. Okay, if I arranged here x power 4 with this one and x power of 2 with negative 1, also it will be x power of 3, and here x power of 2 minus 1, also I haven't a common factor. Okay, but by looking carefully, this expression, this group is a common factor, is a perfect square. 100x power of 2 minus 20x minus 1 is a perfect square, but I have to take negative common factor, so I will write 121x power 4 minus open brackets negative 100 divided negative equal positive 100 x power of 2, negative 20 divided negative equal positive 20x, negative 1 divided negative equal positive 1. Okay, now I'm going to change. I have changed the sign because the perfect square must be positive. Okay, now this is a perfect square, so I'm going to do what? 121x power 4 like this minus open bracket here all power of 2, drop down the middle sign, square root 100x power of 2 equal 10x, square root 1 equal 1. This is difference between two squares, so I'm going to open two brackets like this, one negative and the other is positive. Here square root the first 121x power 4, so it is 11x power of 2 and 11, this is 11 x power of 2. Bracket power of 2, its square root is a bracket without power of 2. Here bracket 10x plus 1 and here 10x plus 1. Okay, here I have to expand the bracket, but I have to distribute the negative, so it will be 11x power of 2 minus 10x minus 1, and here 11x power of 2 plus 10x plus 1, and this is the expression. Okay, and this is the end of the lesson. I hope it was helpful for you. See you inshallah in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Mr. Ahmed with you.